All right, good morning. Here's an update on our total rehab remodel. As you can see on the exterior, we now have exterior windows in on the main portion of the house. We've started the siding and we had to wait for a bit to finish the siding because we've framed up the new roof entryway you see there. We now are going to put the entry door where the temporary door is. There's another couple of windows that are still coming for this wall. We're going to have a small one in the master closet and a side light over by the entry door. So once those are in, the cider can continue on. The bedroom wing, if you will, of the house, the framing is now being completed. We've resolved all the issues. We have the new bedroom here with its own closet and windows. New bedroom over here also with a closet. As you saw before, we expanded the hallway from its old 36-inch width now to 42. Come on down here, we'll take a look at some of the ceiling lines. Back in the master now, we're about finished with that for framing. The next step, we've got the floor in, new window, ripped out a lot of old wood. There's going to be a barn door that's going to go across the opening from the bedroom into the master. You're now in the master bedroom. New windows in here for light. Today we're going to do some remodel work up in the ceiling to support the roof trusses. There's some things that we don't like up there. We're going to take care of those. If you take a look, you can see some ducts up in the ceiling up here now in the last week. So we're on that point of the last few steps before we'll now get into next step after those items, after electrical and after the gas lines are run, we'll be doing inspections and we'll have insulation will go, and here we go to drywall. We've kept the old hardwood floor in place just because it was a big deal to remove it, but you can see there were tracks in the hardwood where there were old walls. Rather than go to the trouble of ripping out all the hardwood, which is still a great underlayment, we've just cut little fill strips in the old wall tracks so the floor is now even all the way through. Okay, now family room or great room, kitchen, laundry room, nook zone. We've now installed a pair of glulam beams running right across from the right to the left down here to support the center section of the roof. Those are load beams. Underneath, there's a seam right here. There's a post that goes down into the crawl space. There's a concrete pad down here so that weight transfers all the way through. On the other end of the glulam, as you come down this way, there's a little mini wall right here, and this also goes down to a concrete pad in the crawl space to support the weight of this glulam. Sliding glass door is now in. We'll go outside in a few minutes to take a look at the back patio. The kitchen goes this way. You can see the rest of the glulam is coming through here. So back in, we're just getting the underlayment in place on the floor. We're going to do some work on that wall. Laundry and butlery are going to go here. So come on over here for a minute. We'll go upstairs and take a look at the new room above the garage. Up we go. New studio apartment. Up the stairway. Kitchen goes here. Living room over here. We designed a new floor plan. Well, you'll be able to see this better, but this is what we were working with. We installed new windows, different sizes, all through this. New headers above for the windows. When you're in these two windows looking out, and it's sunny, you got a heck of a view of Mount Rainier. All of our air supplies and return airs are all in the ceiling. So the way this house is built, it's going to be difficult to come up from the floor, so this is a very efficient way to get all of our supplies and returns in place. If you come over here, in the back of the tub area, we've made a little catwalk crawl space out into the attic above the kitchen and the family room. We built this little platform out here, and down inside there's the furnace. It's a very central location, so the supply runs to every side of the house are much shorter, so it's much more efficient. There'll be an access door here in the stairway, so it needs to be serviced, filters changed, whatever may be needed, we can access it right here. So this room, this is a great spot. This is about a 500-foot space, one bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. We like this space. This is great. So the exterior garage walls, years ago, this was actually a carport. These red posts and beams were the carport ceiling. They had a roof on it. At some point, the carport walls were filled in, these little 2x4 walls. So we've removed this 2x4 wall down here, popped it out, add a new 2x6 wall into its location. This also gives us support all the way across the beam, which will pick up all the weight of the load of the second story walls. So we're going to do the same thing So after we've done this panel, we're going to do this one here and on the other side of the garage. So come on outside for a minute and we'll look at what we've done out back. Okay, well it looks a little scruffy out here, but it won't when we get finished. We've got the old siding off the wall now, the windows are in. We use a product called Vicor, that's a sealer around the windows. We're going to come back now and side this wall with our cement siding board, do a pattern on it, put a gable vent up top. And then at some point, when these other two walls of the garage come out pretty soon, these will get all new siding too. We'll line up the new windows on the main floor to match the ones upstairs we were just looking at. So this whole wall is going to get all new siding. Kind of a little makeshift covered roof porch going on out here. We've taken all that out. We built a new gable across the back door. We're going to put a new concrete back patio on top of this patio and on top of that stairway to resize this and get it to look good. So that'll happen as soon as we have the concrete scheduled. That'll be next. Siding will still continue. We're just waiting for the last of the windows. We're going to add one over here. So it's looking pretty good.